telling you what's happening on Eutelsat. You're watching TV13, telling you what's happening on Eutelsat. Telling you what's happening on Eutelsat. In 1957, the first satellite was launched into space, a major step towards one of the most important events in European communications. The long-awaited arrival of satellite TV.
Up to the minute business and financial updates, live from markets across the globe.
All of Europe's main equity markets.
The last 10 years have not only been marked by a new spectrum of viewing options, but also by the evolution of a new generation of viewers.
Performing Ryan Adams, Black Crowes, Bobby Brown, Eric Clapton.
More choice-orientated, more technologically aware, ready to take advantage of the very real opportunities which satellite television offers. And throughout the development of this new medium and its audiences, one name has remained at the forefront: Eutelsat. In 1983, for the first time ever, Europe's first commercial communication satellite, Eutelsat 1 F1, was able to offer audiences as far apart as Turkey and the Canaries the ability to revolutionize their viewing habits. and enabled programmers to tap a vast new and totally frontierless market. Since then, Eutelsat has become a byword throughout Europe for choice, variety, quality and value. Spearheading one of the most crucial initiatives in what we now call the communications revolution. New channels, new marketing opportunities, new ways of learning, looking and enjoying. Revolutionizing the way in which television is used throughout Europe. Eutelsat today offers over 40 television channels and as many radio channels. Broadcasting in over a dozen languages, including English, French, German, Italian, Spanish and even Latin. Able to reach out to some 600 million people in over 40 countries. Almost all of the 40 million cabled homes in Europe enjoy Eutelsat television and radio entertainment, while millions more are equipped with direct-to-home and community antennae. Europe's favorite channels are transmitted from the continent's principal geostationary orbital position, 13 degrees east, 36,000 kilometers above the Earth. "13 degrees east is where Eutelsat 2 F1 and the new Hotbird 1 satellite beam the pick of viewing to a growing number of satellite television homes. And most of the channels are available in the clear, without the need for a decoder. And thanks to Eutelsat's flexibility and state-of-the-art technology, both analog and digital channels can be transmitted simultaneously. Eutelsat's Hotbird position at 13 degrees east means exciting new channels for a new era in satellite television enjoyment.
I wouldn't lie to you, you know.
All of them available with existing receiving equipment. Comprehensive sports coverage. A sharp and responsive insight into the latest news and current affairs. Children's programs. Family viewing. Movies for all ages and tastes. Comprehensive business news. Facts, figures, information. Entertainment. And a lot more besides. An unbeatable portfolio of channels and programs for all the family. Coming direct to you from Eutelsat's Hotbird position 13 degrees east. And for the future? A third satellite for 13 degrees east, Hotbird 2 will be launched in the middle of next year. Followed a few months later by Hotbird 3. After a decade of giving our audiences what they want, no one is more in tune with what Europe is looking for. Eutelsat. You're watching TV13, telling you what's happening on Eutelsat.
Viva.
Viva. V-I-V-A.
You're watching Viva. Hallo Viva. Viva.
In a complex world, there's one channel that understands the way you live. Business news as you've never seen it before. How your money moves and how to make it work. Insight into the business of travel, technology, media, and style. We'll keep you ahead of the competition. EBN, European Business News, puts your world into focus.
Plein la gueule, plein la gueule.
Black sheep rips and represents believe we do. Have more crews than in the days of LQ. Now
In the beginning, there was the Big Bang.
Ja tästä syystä
You're watching TV13, telling you what's happening on Eutelsat.
Hotbird is here. Eutelsat's powerful new television satellite for 13 degrees east. Just point your dish to 13 degrees east to get over 30 exciting TV channels. Hotbird is channels in English with news and live financial updates 24 hours a day. Hotbird also has sport, movies, and all your favorite music. Hotbird, the best in satellite television.
You're watching TV13, telling you what's happening on Eutelsat.
There are days when the range of TV programs seems very limited. despite the choice of 3 or 4 programs, and not everyone can receive even that many. At any rate, one thing is for sure, our audiovisual world is too cramped. The solution to this problem lies in space. Looking down from space, frontiers disappear. The first to benefit from this were the radio stations. In space, radio waves can travel unimpeded. They maintain their direction over unlimited distances. Under these circumstances, communication from one point on our planet to another via the atmosphere requires a reflector or a switching station to collect and focus the signals and transmit them back to Earth. Modern telecommunications satellites are reflectors of this kind. They receive waves from Earth and transmit them back. The waves carry signals for sound or television pictures. The first satellites for TV transmission were not very efficient. It took an antenna with a diameter of 30 meters to receive them. In the meantime, almost 100 TV satellites have been launched into orbit. 30 of them are responsible for supplying Europe. Some are so powerful that they can be received by antennae with a diameter of less than 80 centimeters.
Yo, MC! Yo, MC!
Earth observation satellites orbit our planet at an altitude of several hundred kilometers. They make one complete orbit of the Earth in less than 90 minutes. To receive signals from one of these satellites, an antenna would have to follow its movements in orbit constantly, rather impractical for television reception. At an altitude of 36,000 kilometers, though, satellites move at the same speed as the Earth itself. So, seen from Earth, they appear to be standing still. They're located in what is known as geostationary orbit. A satellite antenna is easier to install than an ordinary terrestrial one, as it isn't necessary to install it high up on the roof. It's sufficient to know the position of the satellite you want to receive. The alignment depends on the exact place the antenna is installed. To receive Eutelsat 2F1, the antenna has to be set differently in London from in Aberdeen. In the London area, Eutelsat 2F1 is located at an azimuth of 163 degrees and an elevation of 30 degrees. But don't panic, it's all very simple. All you need is a compass, a protractor, and a spirit level. The compass indicates the direction, the protractor the elevation. With this little help, the job becomes even simpler. First, you determine the vertical line with the spirit level. Then you set the elevation using the scale on the mounting of the antenna. Finally, you set the entire antenna by lining the compass up against it. But the antenna on its own isn't enough to receive satellite programs. The satellite signals are transmitted on different frequencies from the usual terrestrial channels. So you need a satellite receiver, which is simply connected up between the antenna and the television set.
Yo, MC!
Now the system is ready. With a well-aligned antenna, you can now receive most European programs or even stations on other continents. Some of them, like Euronews, Eurosport or Super Channel, broadcast in various languages at the same time. If you want to receive the programs from 2 satellites, all you need is a double antenna. And if that's still not enough, electrically adjustable antennae can lock on to the position of any satellite at the touch of a button. With equipment of this kind, you can receive over 100 programs. And who knows, one day you might see something completely different.
You're watching TV 13. telling you what's happening on Eutelsat. You're watching TV13, telling you what's happening on Eutelsat. Are you getting Hotbird satellite TV?
Hotbird TV, the best music around.
Yo, lots of sport.
And what do you like best on Hotbird?
Culture and variety.
And you?
The latest news and information.
And you? If you're not getting all these channels and many more, then point your antenna to Hotbird at 13 degrees east today, or contact your local dealer for more information. You're watching TV13, telling you what's happening on Eutelsat.
Cet après-midi, au stade Roland-Garros, par un très beau soleil et devant 2000 spectateurs, les jeunes Français Daniel Contet et Patrice Bust, ce dernier reconnaissable à son couvre-chef blanc au premier plan, ont apporté à la France son 3e point contre la Roumanie en battant en double Tiriac-Nastase en 5-7. Disons tout de suite que ce ne fut pas un grand match, rythme lent, volée rarement décisive, le jeune Nastase s'avérant d'assez loin le meilleur des 4, son partenaire Tiriac étant le plus mauvais, ce même Tiriac n'ayant pratiquement pas arrêté de faire des réflexions désobligeantes à son jeune partenaire qui jouait pourtant beaucoup mieux que lui. Après 2h30 de lutte et sur le score de 6-4, 2-6, 3-6, 6-4 et 6-2, Bust et Contet permettent à la France de mener 3-0 contre la Roumanie.